Wait a second. That's not a camel. That's my wife.
Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation.
We made a Vine reference.
Good morning. You must be Roger Goodman.
Yes, I am.
Well, it's nice to meet you. My name is Dr. Perkavitch.
Nice to meet you, Doctor.
This is your first time coming to my office?
Yep, it's my first time.
All right, let's go ahead and take you back in.
All right, Doc.
So, what can I do for you today?
Let's start at 05, all right? So, 18 years old, fresh off the farm, just wanted to get out there. I hated being a farmer, I hated farm work that my family made me do. So, and went to, the big city, down in Texas, So, went to the big city looking for some work and spent months just looking and applying. Nobody wanted to hire me. Turns out farm work doesn't translate well into, city life. So nobody wanted to hire me. And I had nowhere to go until this big company in the city, for legal reasons I can't say their name, hired me as a janitor.
Very nice.
A janitor. So I worked there. I know it's not like a classy job or something, but the story gets better.
No,
I worked
it
there
doesn't.
For a long while, until I worked my way up, and finally, I became the CEO. You know what that stands for?
Yes, I do.
I don't, but I was that guy.
Alrighty.
And, it was a few years that I was the CEO, and we were doing great. And the company went bankrupt. A little bit my fault, alright? A little bit my fault. Spent a little time in prison. Jail, county jail, not federal prison at all. This is confidential, right?
Yes, of course.
Alright, perfect. Like how confidential?
Like,
no matter what I say, you can't tell the cops.
just about, yeah.
Turns out I was supposed to spend a few more years in county jail, but I escaped, and that's why I'm here in New York City. I can't go near Texas, not the border states. I wouldn't even try Mexico. I wouldn't go near it. So I enter the big city, and start off with nothing. Didn't have a job. I still don't, for the record. This wasn't too long ago. And I was just feeling bad, down on my luck once again. It's so awful to go from the top down to nothing again.
I understand.
But, my spirits were lifted up when I saw a camel walking on the road.
So that's when I realized this dude is absolutely crazy.
Long blonde curly hair and some big humps, if you know what I'm saying.
I do understand what a camel looks like, sir.
So, I see this camel, right? And so I'm thinking this is amazing. This is the best day ever. But it turns out, nobody else can see this camel. I'm freaking out, I'm pointing, I'm jumping around, I'm saying, hey look everyone, there's a camel right here.
Professional diagnosis?
Nobody can
Insane.
see it. They look at me like I'm crazy. Me, the crazy one, when there's a camel walking on the street.
Well, this is going to take some thought. But in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and prescribe a couple anti-anxiety medications.
All
Maybe
right.
calm your nerves a little bit.
Alright, yeah.
And then, how does next week sound?
Next week sounds mighty fine, partner.
All right, how about we come in on Monday morning?
Monday morning.
Nice and early, same time as today, 9 a.m.
Yeah, I don't got anything going on like a job. So.
All righty. Well, I'll go ahead and see you out, and then I will get those scripts sent over for you. All right? All righty, Paul. This is my good friend, Roger Goodman. We're going to set him up with a couple anti-anxiety medications. We're going to be scheduling him for another appointment next Monday at 9 a.m.
Alright, I'll get him put in the system.
And that's Paul. He's got the hots for me.
Now, if you want to go ahead and bring back my next patient, I'll show Mr. Goodman out.
Mr. Taylor.
Man.
Hello, Mr. Taylors. Oh, no. You cannot have a penny. You know Dr. Perkavitch does not want you having these pennies anymore.
Yeah,
come on, the doctor
there's no
wants to
reason
see
he
you.
shouldn't have any pennies.
Come on, yeah. Time for your appointment now,
Good
honey.
morning, Mr. Taylors. How are you today?
There you go. You sit
Go
down
ahead and have a
right
seat.
there. Do you want me to stay or?
That'll be all, Paul.
Oh, I can stay if you need me.
Nope. You've done plenty, Paul. Thank you.
Okay. Call me if you
Nope.
need.
I will,
I
Paul.
need.
Thank you, Paul.
honey. Okay.
That'll be enough.
All right.
Thank you.
Hello, Mr. Peters.
Hey, Paul.
Nice to see you again.
Good to see you too, I guess. I'm just here for my weekly with the doctor.
Yes. Okay. Well, I'll be happy to see you.
Okay. I'm gonna go have a
Yeah.
seat.
Go have a seat. No, wait here. You know where that is.
Yeah.
Come in here all the time to see me.
Yeah. Good to see you, Paul.
Yeah. Good. Oh, great to see you.
How are you doing today, Mr. Taylors?
I'm doing alright.
Well, that's good to hear. There's something you want to talk about today?
Yes. I had another dream.
Mr. Taylors
What
tells
was
me
in
the
this
same
dream?
story every week.
It was
It's nothing new.
again.
The camel again? Where was the camel at?
I was at the mill, and the camel came up to me, and she talked to me.
Little did I know that he was dreaming about my wife.
What did she say?
And she was speaking
She was speaking German again?
yeah.
Is there anything else you want to talk about today?
I would like those. I took those pill things.
You took your medicine? How many times did you take your medicine? All right, well, I'll make sure Paul gets on top of you taking your medicine at the right time. You should be taking it twice a day. All righty. Let's go ahead and get you back into your room. All right?
Okay.
Paul?
You called me?
Yes, can you take Mr. Taylor's back to his room, please?
Oh, yes, of course. Do you want me to come back after?
Just go ahead and bring back the next patient.
Oh, okay, yeah, of course. No penny for you. No, good night. So,
Paul, where's my next patient?
oh, I just really had something to tell you, something really important.
Okay, Paul?
Okay, so Mr. Taylor's had a penny. I know that.
Yes,
I know you I don't know.
Well, like I said, there's no issue with
I'll
Mr.
work
Taylor's
on
having
it.
pennies.
Thank
I
you.
don't know where Paul keeps getting this from.
My next patient.
Oh,
No, my next patient,
yes,
please.
of course. I'll go get him right away.
Thank you, Paul.
Mr. Peters?
Yeah.
Dr. Perkavitch will see you now.
Oh, sweet, perfect. You don't need to hold my hand, Paul.
Oh, okay. Let's go.
Yeah, I know where his office is.
Oh, but I have to escort you.
I don't think you have to. Hey, Miles. I mean, Dr. Perkavitch.
It's all right, Scott. Miles is fine. Go ahead and have a seat.
Okay.
Oh, Paul, that'll be all.
Oh, yes, of course. Yeah.
Would you like some hand
Oh,
sanitizer?
yes,
Scott?
please.
I would like to.
Oh, Paul, you have some at your desk. How about you go use yours?
Oh, yes, of course. Call me if you need anything.
Of
You
course.
You.
Yeah, Paul also has the hots for Mr. Peters.
Yep. I'll see you later, Paul.
Dude, he creeps me out.
Yeah, I gotta get a new receptionist.
He wouldn't stop staring at me in the waiting room. Like, ugh, it's uncomfortable.
Yeah, I'll figure something out.
If you want to fire him, I know somebody who could use a job.
Yeah, I will certainly take you up on that offer. I'll go and get their contact information from you
Yeah.
after the appointment.
Yeah, for sure.
Alrighty. How are you doing this week?
Something pretty awesome happened actually. I met this girl this week, Doc.
Wow.
Yeah, she's super cool, but I feel weird talking about it. It's just kicking up my anxiety, you know.
You know what? Let's take a breather. How about instead of talking about her as a person, maybe make her an animal?
An animal.
I'll let you pick whatever animal.
Any animal.
Any Any animal. Whatever makes you most comfortable.
Okay. Is a camel okay?
Yeah, a camel works great.
Okay. That's a little funny. Anyways, so I was at the bar the other night with my buddies, and I saw this camel. It's funny. This camel was looking at me from across the bar, and so my buddy's like, "Dude, she's looking at you. She's been staring at you all night. You should go talk to her." So I'm like, "Oh, okay." Luckily, I'd taken my meds, so like, my anxiety wasn't as bad, but I was still, second guessing it. So I walked over there, and she had the prettiest blonde curly hair I've ever seen in my life. Bright blue eyes, just a perfect face, and 2 humps, if you know what I'm saying.
I understand you.
But we got talking, and her name is Sarah.
Sarah. Wow, that's my wife's name.
Huh, what a coincidence.
Coincidence? I think not!
Interesting enough.
And she works at the hospital.
Really? The one down on 4th Street?
Yeah, that one.
Wow, my wife works at the same hospital.
Cool, I wonder if she knows her.
Probably so.
She's a practitioner, so.
Oh, well, my wife is too.
Wow, this is weird.
It's a pretty big hospital. They've got lots of practitioners.
Yeah,
I guess so.
but not that many.
So anyways, we got talking, and we hit it off, like, right off the bat. So she went to med school, I went to law school, and so, like, the whole, like, idea of, studying and crap, and those late nights, staying up, like, we related really well over that. And so, actually, we're going on our first date tonight.
Wait a second.
Yeah, I'm super excited. In fact, right after this, I'm going home and getting ready, so.
Well, you'll have to let me know how it goes.
I will for sure, Doc. I'm so excited. Something like this hasn't happened to me in like months, so
I get it.
I'm happy to put myself back out there. Yeah, my anxiety's been really bad.
It's a big step.
It's that.
Just remember to take your medicine before you go on the date.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, that should help.
I should have told him to double his dose.
No, I think that's it.
All right, well, you've got a big week ahead of you.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, don't forget to take your meds, and call me if you need anything.
Yeah, for sure.
I'll go ahead and shut. I'll see you next week. Good luck tonight.
All right, thanks, Myles.
Yep.
Dr. Perkavitch.
Miles is fine.
See you next week.
See you next week.
Doctor.
You're fired. Pack your stuff. So, Roger Goodman saw delusions of a camel. Well, that was likely a person that his psychosis made him believe to be a camel. And Taylor has likely been having dreams of a person that he's visualizing as a camel. And, well, Scott obviously picked a camel because of the 2 humps. Well, and Scott did seem to be describing a particular woman. Wait a second. That's not a camel. That's my wife.
There it is! Point reference!